Hello guys, and welcome to this Volks Wizard video. Now, as you can probably tell, I'm in Project GTI, my Mark 5 Golf GTI edition 30 that's been in the pages of Volkswagen Driver magazine for the last year. Now, when I bought it, it was originally a daily driver, did the occasional track day, but in the year since then, it's tended to be more of a track day car and doesn't get an awful lot of use during the week because I've got my GTI now, which is better on fuel and just a better daily car. But even so, the Toyo R tyres that I fitted about a year ago are now getting a bit old, and they could do with replacing. What people don't know was that when I fitted them a year ago, they were 2 years old then, so they've hardened over that time, and whilst they haven't worn out, they've kind of lost their bite because the rubber's got a bit older, and I know that they were much better last year than they are this year, so I decided it was time to replace them. Now, after a lot of research, I decided I wanted to go for some Pirelli Trofeo R tyres. They're not cheap, they're about £1,000 a set for this car, but we are going to go a little bit wider. We're going to go 235 40/18 rather than 225 40/18 because we're running them on 8-inch wide BBS wheels, not the original 7.5 inch. And to get them fitted, I'm going up to the Pirelli Performance Centre in Burton-on-Trent, which is an approved centre where they do everything by the book, everything's done by hand, and it's just a proper experience. If you've got a hot hatch, brilliant. If you've got a supercar, even better. If you've got very valuable titanium wheel bolts, you know they're not going to over tighten them. So I'm just driving up to Burton-on-Trent now. It's probably about another half an hour. I'll see you when I get there. Guys, here I am outside the Pirelli Performance Centre in Burton-on-Trent. Now, there are about 120 of these centres around the UK. You don't have to come to Burton-on-Trent to take advantage of them, but this one's actually owned by Pirelli UK. The factory's just over there, but the ones around the UK are franchises. But the important thing to note, they're all working to the same extremely high standards because the guys from Pirelli go around the UK and they audit each centre, I think, twice per year. And if we go inside and have a look, you'll see the standards they have to work to because these places are amazing. There's no dirt, they use hand tools for fitting the wheels and tyres, and they've got all the latest Hunter equipment for wheel alignment and tyre fitting. Now, the reception here just gives you an idea of what to expect. It's more like a posh hotel. So you've got a coffee machine over there, some lovely merchandise. Actually, I'm quite taken by that Pirelli hat there because I'm never going to be first in a race to get one, so 25 quid for one of those. I might be going with one of those. A little waiting area, some really nice toilets. Great display of the Pirelli Colour Edition tyres. I actually quite fancy some of those on my car. I think these coloured tyre markings are now really a cool thing. Okay, now my car has had its Trofeo R tyres fitted and it's on the Hunter aligner now because it's slightly out of spec on the rear toe. So we're just going to get that set up and hopefully it'll be completely to spec by the time I leave here. But let's just have a quick look around the tyre centre. So normally these places are covered in rubbish, there's dust and dirt and old wheel weights everywhere. As you can see, this place is truly immaculate. Okay guys, here I am behind the wheel of Project GTI on the Trofeo R tyres. Now they've done no miles, so I can't talk about grip today, but I can tell you straight away they are a lot quieter than the Toyos. The Toyos are fantastic for the money, but they were plagued by this droning noise that only wind noise would like blank out as the faster you went. So at like up to about 40, maybe 60 miles an hour, it was still there, and it really would do your head in on the road. On the track, you didn't really notice it, especially with a helmet on, but watching the video back, you can't really hear the car, the engine as much because of the bloody noise. So yeah, already these are a lot better. If you want to find out how they perform, tune in for some videos in about 2 weeks, because in 10 days I'll be at Bedford giving these their first proper workout. So I've got to do a couple of 100 miles running into these between now and then, but that shouldn't be too difficult, and then we'll see how these perform at Bedford. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this Volkswizard video. If you have, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you for the next one soon.